Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erin, and for today's video I am at Jollibee. So they have some new items that I wanted to try, and then I just wanted to get some of my favorites, some items I have yet to try that you guys have been asking me to, and then I also will be answering some of your guys' assumptions about me. I posted on my Instagram yesterday for you guys to leave me some assumptions that you had, and a bunch of you guys did, and there are some good ones. So I'm gonna try some of the items and then we will get to answering your assumptions. I got a lot of stuff. My total came to $48. I saw that they have the new Angus cheeseburger. So this is what it looks like. The Angus cheeseburger says 100% certified Angus beef burgers, fresh when you order it, smashed, seared on the grill with melted cheese, thick crunchy pickles, sliced red onions, ketchup, and our signature sauce. It honestly looks really good. It kind of looks maybe sort of homemade. Oh my gosh. That is so good. This kind of gives me like Whopper vibes. This is a good cheeseburger. Wow. It is $5.99 for this, which I feel like is a very fair price. That's a pretty thick patty, and it just tastes really fresh, and it's a really good burger. If I lived closer to Jollibee, I would for sure come back pretty often for it. I have the pineapple quencher. I got this last time. It is so good. It tastes just like straight pineapple juice, I feel like, but I love pineapple juice. I want to try their chicken tenders next because I got them last time and they were good, but apparently they have new ones and they have a new signature sauce for them. So I want to see if they're better this time. Can somebody please explain to me why every single place's signature sauce is the exact same color? There's so many different sauces out there that are so many different colors, but signature sauce is just permanently orange. I feel like the chicken tenders themselves don't really have much flavor. And they're definitely dry. I'm trying to figure out whose signature sauce this one tastes like. I feel like it might taste like Cane's. It's not really sweet. Like, you know how KFC's and Chick-fil-A's is on the sweet side? It's not sweet. It's not as peppery as Cane's, though. I don't think I would get the chicken fingers again. They're not really that flavorful, and they're kind of dry. The burger was for sure better. This is their chicken sandwich. I did get this last time, and I loved it. I think it just has mayonnaise on it. Yeah, I don't even think there's pickles. It's just mayonnaise. I don't remember. Did it have pickles last time? I guess not. Their chicken sandwiches are so good. I've been on such a chicken sandwich kick lately. I don't know why, but I've just been loving them like extra. And this one's definitely up there, but that burger was even better. That burger was amazing. Okay, I have so much food, but let me get into some of these assumptions that you guys left me. You and Orlando met in school. We did not meet in school. Orlando and I are 7 years apart. We actually met on Tinder. I was 20 and he was 27 when we met. But it's actually really funny because we grew up down the street from each other, and his sister's my age, so I've known his sister my whole life. But I had no idea that they were related when I met him. Since you do food videos, you and Orlando never eat together. No! I only film twice a week, and when I film, I'll just bring him home like leftovers, and then he usually eats that for dinner. But the rest of the week, I cook dinner if I'm not working. But we don't really get to actually eat dinner together anymore because the second dinner's ready, June is hungry. So usually I'll feed him while Orlando eats, and then he'll take him while I eat. But yeah, no, if we couldn't eat together, I probably wouldn't really film. Okay, I got the Chicken Joy fried chicken. I got a spicy one and a regular one, and a side of their spaghetti. And then we have the gravy to dip the chicken in. All right, I got a big old thigh. I don't know how I'm going to dip this into the gravy, but we're going to give it a try. Okay. Nope, that was a bone. How am I supposed to eat this thing? Oh, that's spicy. Ooh, that has such good flavor to it. And their gravy is like top tier. Okay, what's another assumption? Baby June was a happy surprise rather than planned. Okay, I see why you guys would think that because the timing was terrible. But no, he was 100% planned. Orlando and I, at the time of our wedding, had been together for 6 years. So we got engaged on our 4-year anniversary, and then we had decided that the following year we were going to buy a house, and the year after that we were going to get married, and then we were going to start a family. So good. So that was the plan for the longest time, and we did buy the house in 23 like we had planned. And then it was basically just a waiting game for our wedding to start having kids. And I had like major baby fever probably around the 4-year mark. So I was starting to kind of like get over the wedding because I felt like it was putting us in limbo. And I know that sounds bad because I was excited for the wedding, but I really just wanted to start a family. Like, I wanted a baby so bad. My heart like literally ached for a baby. I don't even know how to explain it, but if you felt that way, then you know what I mean. And so originally we were gonna have a honeymoon baby, and then last spring I was talking to Orlando. He knew how bad I wanted to have one, and I just told him how I was feeling, And I said, listen, like, I know we originally planned for a honeymoon baby, but the only person that it affects if I'm pregnant for the wedding and honeymoon is me. And I don't care. Like, what's the difference? I can't drink. Like, I don't really drink anyway. So when I told him how I felt, he was totally down for it. So we started trying right away. I figured it would take a few months. So I figured I would be like 3 to 4 months for the wedding. I said if I wasn't pregnant by August, then we would stop trying until after the wedding because I didn't want to be in my first trimester. But I conceived literally right away. I conceived in April. And so I was 6 months pregnant for the wedding. So I was definitely further along than I was expecting to be. But I have absolutely no regrets. Plus, last year, because of it, was a whirlwind. We had our wedding shower in May, and then we had our gender reveal over the summer. And then we had our bachelorette party in September, wedding in October, honeymoon in November, baby shower in December, and then he was born in January. So for like 6 straight months, we were just surrounded by people that loved us so much, and it really was an amazing second half of the year. Okay, this is the Palabok, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Palabok Fiesta, I think. I didn't get this last time I went here, and you all said it was one of your favorite things from here and I needed to try it. So I didn't try it last time because, not gonna lie, it scares me a little bit. I'm definitely prejudging. But I got it this time because you all said how good it was. Okay, wait. I need to read what this is. A traditional Filipino noodle dish covered in garlic sauce, sauteed pork, and egg. These noodles are very interesting. They're like clear. I think it's the texture of the noodles that really are throwing me off. Like, it tastes good, but I don't think I like the noodles. If you were from the Philippines or Filipino and you're watching this, what kind of noodles are these? They're not, I'm used to noodles being like chewy, and they're not like chewy at all. They're just a very interesting texture that I just don't really like. The flavor of it's really good though, but I'd say that's my least favorite out of everything I've tried. I gotta go back to the burger. This burger was amazing. Okay, there's a few on here about wanting more kids. Some say you just want one. Some say you want a big family. Someone else said you really want a daughter in a couple of years when Orlando Jr. is past the baby stage. So to summarize all of the baby ones, yes, we do want more kids. So we were actually hoping to have a girl first. So I was a little bit disappointed. Like, gender disappointment is definitely a real thing. Now that he's born, I would not trade him for the world. I'm so glad that God gave us a beautiful little boy, because I can't even imagine having a girl first at this point. We are planning on having one more. I would love it if it was a girl. If it's another boy, I wouldn't be disappointed either, because I love being a boy mom. I would love to have a daughter, but at the same time, God always has a plan. And if I'm meant to just be a boy mom and Orlando's meant to just be a boy dad, then that is also perfectly fine with us. I originally wanted both of my kids to be very close in age. Like, I was planning on starting to try again this fall, which now thinking about it, like, I cannot imagine being pregnant again in 6 months. But originally I wanted them like very, very close in age. That's obviously not an option now that I had a C-section. I have to wait at least a year to start trying. And that would make it a fall baby, and that doesn't work because of Orlando's work schedule. So they'll probably end up being about 2.5 years apart, which honestly is like the perfect age gap. So that is the plan. We will see how everything goes, but yeah, that's the plan for now. You didn't have postpartum depression. I had really bad postpartum depression starting the night we came home from the hospital. I remember them reading off like the signs of postpartum depression the day we were leaving. And I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I figured if I was going to have it, it would have hit me already. And then that night when we came home, I could not stop crying. I was literally crying at everything. I don't even know why. I just was sitting there like bawling my eyes out. I couldn't watch any TV or movies that people died in. I don't know if it's like because of how traumatic the C-section was for me or what, but like I remember the O.J. Simpson documentary had come out that week, and Orlando put it on. I was like, you have to turn this off. I can't watch it. And then he put on an action movie, and I was like, oh my gosh, you have to turn this on too. I can't watch it. So then he put on Grey's Anatomy, because that has always been my favorite show, like my comfort show. And he put on Grey's Anatomy, and I couldn't watch that either. I was messed up, okay? I am fortunate though, it did not last long. I think after maybe a week being home, maybe a little bit longer, I was like back to normal again. But yeah, no, postpartum depression definitely hit me hard. I almost forgot about my pies. So I got the peach mango pie, which I did try once before, and the ube pie, which I have yet to try. So I know I love the peach one, so I'm gonna try the ube one. All right, well, it opened up on its own, so that's what the inside looks like. It looks like I'm missing most of the filling. I don't think you could really tell, but it's pretty hollow. Okay, let's try a bite. It's very interesting. It's not sweet. The pastry is, but the filling like balances out the sweetness of the pastry, I feel like. I have no idea how to explain what this tastes like. Ooh, this is a good one. I think this is going to be the last question that I answer. You want to start your family channel, but you're too busy right now. So, I had decided on making a family channel probably like, I want to say maybe a year ago. I was like, oh, like I want to document our wedding and all things wedding and all things honeymoon and all things pregnancy and baby and all that stuff. And I just like, I don't know, I guess vlogging just isn't for me. I tried so hard, but really just never got around to filming all of those things. And then now that like all this stuff about family vlogging is coming out and the things that kids go through, like I know that that would never be me, but at the same time I don't want to do a family channel. I am like totally now against family vlogging, putting your kids' lives out there like that. Like I guess I never really thought much about it. I just thought it'd be fun to do. This one's so good. So now that I like know a lot more about it, I don't want to do it anymore. I'd rather keep my family life private, June's life private. I feel like it's one thing for me to kind of update you guys like here about him and what's going on, because I can still leave like personal information out, if that makes sense, opposed to kind of like filming everything that happens in my kids' lives like a lot of these people do. Plus, I am very much a homebody, so I really don't even know what I would film about. I decided kind of a little while ago that I wasn't going to do anything with the channel. I have a meeting to tell you guys, but I've just kind of been forgetting. I don't know if I'm going to delete it just because my pregnancy announcement is on there, and I deleted that off of my camera. So I think I'm going to leave it just so I can watch back when I found out I was pregnant. On that note, now you guys know a little bit more about me. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up, turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video, and subscribe if you aren't already. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.